Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Hugh, and today I'm going to show you how to make a dish that is simple yet elegant. It can be served any day of the week, from a Sunday brunch to a Monday supper. And it's fancy enough to serve at parties or simple enough to just throw together on a weeknight. That's chicken piccata. Chicken piccata is an Italian dish, and comes from piccata, meaning the way it's cooked. And it's thin slices of meat that are sauteed in a lemony sauced tart with capers. Capers are the unblossomed flowers of the caper bush. Who knew? The ingredients you'll need for this dish are boneless, skinless chicken breasts, which need to be sliced thin, scallopini, which we'll go over in a minute. Flour seasoned with salt and pepper for dredging. Olive oil and butter for sauteing. Olive oil not only adds flavor, but it also keeps your butter from burning. Good tip. Chopped garlic. Now I like to just use a garlic press when I'm chopping garlic. Saves a lot more time, and that's just the way I do it. But you can chop it if you want. Chopped shallots. White wine, I'm using a white cooking wine. You can use any kind of wine that you have around the house. Chicken broth, chopped parsley, capers. Capers come in a brine, so you'll want to rinse them off well to get rid of that extra brine taste. Lemon, which you're going to zest. Again, I use a lemon zester. You can use a grater, you can use, whatever you have handy. And then the juice of that zested lemon. So now I'm going to show you how to scallopini or butterfly the chicken. But a quick tip. If you place a wet paper towel down or a wet cloth on your countertop before putting your cutting board down, your cutting board will not slip as you're chopping or cutting. Another thing is, you want to make sure that your cutting board is dedicated to your chicken. Because of salmonella and stuff like that, you want to make sure that this poultry is not going to get all over the place. So just use this for chicken, and then make sure you wash it in a dishwasher to sanitize it. Okay, we're going to take our boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and any visible fat you want to trim off, because nobody really likes that. Okay, so once you've removed the fat, then we're going to go ahead and slice horizontally through the chicken breast from the thickest to the thinnest part, trying to keep the blade in the middle of the chicken and your hand on top so that you're not going to slice into your hand. You're below your hand going through the chicken. And it's that simple. Open it up. And there you have two nice thin pieces of scallopini chicken. Okay, we're gonna heat up our pan here. Olive oil. Some butter. And we're gonna let that melt down. Take our chicken and we are going to dredge it in the flour. And you want to shake off any excess. Once you get the chicken in the pan, let it sit there. Don't fuss with it, because you want it to develop a nice golden brown. Don't overcrowd the pan either, so that we can get under it. So once you have a nice golden brown on your chicken, you want to remove that to a pan or plate. Put it in the oven around 200 degrees. You just want to keep it warm while we move on to the sauce. With lots of nice crusty bits in the bottom of our pan, and we're going to deglaze our pan with some white wine. Want to get all those crispy bits off the bottom of the pan. Those are what's going to make your sauce really good. Then add our garlic, our shallots, let those shallots cook until they're opaque. Then we'll add some chicken broth. The lemon juice. And you're just going to let this simmer until it reduces. Once your sauce starts to reduce, then you're going to add your chicken back into the pan. We're going to add those rinsed capers and the lemon zest. You're going to see this is reducing nicely. You want this to what they call a nappy stage, which means it'll coat the back of your spoon. And then finally, to finish off the sauce, you want about another tablespoon of butter. And just stir that in, and it's going to make it nice and velvety. Come right back and we're going to plate that up for you. And here we have chicken piccata, which, as you can see, I've plated up with simple rice pilaf. This can be served with a nice small pasta, a roasted potato, really anything. Let's see how it tastes. Delicious. Sure to please any of your dinner guests. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you'll try it at home.